I have wandered many a strange path on my journey to health. I've tried it all: 21-day water fast, many juice fasts, fruit cleanses, hippie shit like that, oceans, swimming in an ocean that could heal you. Turpentine, I drank it. I overdosed on it too. Yeah, I went there. It's been 13 years since I decided to heal myself of ulcerative colitis, and it worked. A lot of ups and downs, but I'm at a place where I've never been. Like perfectly healthy. The odd minor nitpick, like oh, my left eye will get red sometimes, like nothing is wrong with me. I'm so happy. I've wrote down my tips. We got like 6 tips here with a couple extras. You could do this right now, change your life completely. Let's get into it.
Let me fly towards my hands, towards my hands.
Before we get started with my amazing tips, we are having another fantastic Q-Link sale. This is actually one of my tips. I am not joking. This changed my life. So we'll talk about it later, but just so you know, have another buy one, get one free. Add 2 acrylic ones to the cart. Second one is free, just for a couple days, Wednesday to Monday. You miss it, that's on you. So my first tip is obviously diet. It's my number one pillar. It's what's changed my life the most. You could argue that you could heal anything with the mind, and that's the most important. Or exercise. Some people just started running and oh my God, their life turned around. But for me, digestive illness helped with diet, and that's what started my path. That's what allowed me to feel better and think better. Bring the law of attraction, that's one of the tips. You better believe it is. So diet, we know I've wandered many different rainbows here. Some of them are good. Some you could argue a fruitarian diet's the best. Vegan this and that. I've come to the conclusion that I cannot deny the evidence. Keto diet. It's what works for me. Let me just simplify it. If you know nothing about diet and you're lost, you're fat, you're just unhappy, try this. Eliminate your carbs down to less than 20 grams, and that means pretty much every food you're eating right now. No grains, no beans, no potatoes, no fruit, barely a vegetable. I'm not even a fan. Get them down there. Meat, fat, done. The only problem is you're gonna feel like shit, most likely for the first couple weeks, maybe even a month for some people. You might feel okay right away, I doubt it. You have to adapt to burning fat because you're used to burning sugar. So just some tips to adapt. Cut the carbs out like cold turkey. You should be having meat, additional fat, maybe an avocado, maybe. And make sure you're getting enough electrolytes. That's why the avocado, the potassium, and then enough salt. I have 1 teaspoon of Herbamare a day, and I feel great on that. You might need more. I doubt it. Unless you're sweating a lot. I don't sweat much. Monkey strength is easy. That's one of my tips. So it's like 2,000 milligrams, but if you don't have enough, you're gonna be exhausted, maybe nauseous, tired, headaches. I know it sounds bad, sounds rough, but trust me, once you pass the hump and you're burning fat, you just never think about food anymore. You have energy fasting all day long. That's one of the keys, fast. 1 meal a day, I eat for an hour and a half. I fast 22 and a half hours every single day. And sometimes I'll stretch it, I'll skip that meal, 48 hours. You could eat 2 meals a day if you have to, but I would lean towards the 1. That's where the magic happens. Fasting, keto, enough electrolytes, minerals are everything. You can do it. Seaweed, if you can not fart while eating it, try it. This completely reverses food addictions. I don't think about food. It's not even on my radar. I know I have a diet channel. Most people think I'm obsessed with food. Never. I'm thinking of what videos can I make? Where should I go today? Never like, oh, what am I gonna, I know what I'm gonna eat. I defrosted a little bit of lamb. It's gonna be lamb, avocado, little beef suet for extra fat, some nori leaves. Leaves? They're not even leaves. Bit of coconut kefir in there. That's key. I'm not a fan of probiotics or fermented foods, but the kefir is magic. Don't do dairy. Admittedly, I'm allergic to dairy, therefore I have an agenda against it. You may be fine with it, but I'm not a fan of dairy. People have problems who eat dairy. So coconut kefir, it helps the digestion so much. Get on it. It's expensive. You could make it yourself. Have fun with that. Sometimes time over money, bitch. When it comes to how much protein, you should be taking notes, by the way. 0.7 grams per pound of protein. That does it for me. I'm stronger than I've ever been. I'm getting close. I think I could do a half one-arm pull-up with kipping my legs like a donkey, maybe. Like, you don't need more than that. And then the rest fat to satiation and to maintain your weight, or just restrict it if you're trying to lose weight. It's not hard, like, you'll be full. You can't eat too much fat, like, try it. Try overeating on steak. You're like, you get the meat sweats. You want that in your bed? My diet's roughly 80% fat, maybe a bit less sometimes, but any 70 to 80%, that's the sweet spot, I think. Don't eat too much protein, don't be a freak. Last couple tips on diet and then we'll move on. Don't have cheat days. You're not gonna want them, trust me. They're only gonna throw you back, I wish I could have that bagel and cream cheese on my Sunday mornings. Your Sunday sucks. Do something more fun than eating. I enjoy every food, every meal. It's so pleasurable, but I'm not craving. I never crave anything. Don't live your life by eating. So many people, they're obsessed with food. Don't cheat. Don't look forward to that cheat day. Don't even do it to yourself. Don't carb up on one day a week. You don't need it for the strength. Look at these monkey gains. 0 carbs ever. Monkey life. And last thing is just do a simple elimination diet so you can figure out, you never know. Beef gives me acne. How would I know that if I'm having chicken one night, beef the next, lamb? I'm eating every single meat, shrimp, the bottom feeder mercury munchers. You gotta keep your diet simple for a bit. So what I'm doing right now is very simple. I'm having lamb every night because I know it works for me. I don't crave anything else. Lamb every night is fantastic. So I've eliminated, I only have like 5 different foods right now and thriving. So once you're at that comfortable state, then you might add in something else for a week, an entire week, nothing else. And then you'll see, my elbow arthritis is coming back from the tomato. And wheatgrass juice powder is life. I feel that hydrated me onto a next level. I'm having a tablespoon a day. I might even up it. It's supposed to reverse gray hairs. I think it already has. I've had a bunch of gray hairs on my chin. I feel like they're going away. Don't quote me on it. I'll do a comparison one day if it actually is happening, because I have lots of video footage of gray whiskers. My next tip to ponder while you add 2 Q-Link pendants to your life, taking advantage of the sale of the century, is the mind. Law of attraction, gratitude. Keep it simple. Focus on what you love, be grateful for what you already have, and then you'll get more of that. And just focus on the positive. Bad things happen to good people. We know that. Things happen to me every day, like little frustrations. I get frustrated. That sucked. I missed the delivery. They have my phone number. Why didn't they call? They just left the notice. He didn't even come up here. Let it go. Just steam in your rage for a little bit, then let it go. You'll get the package one day. Sure, you have to go get it on your scooter ride in the freezing sub-zero -20 temperatures. That's fine. Look who's not gonna miss his delivery. Hello?
Hi, I'm with Pure Leader. I have a package for Casey.
That's hilarious. The universe is just so magical like that. The other day I wanted to get some pigeon B-roll, and there's all these pigeons up there, and I didn't have no food. And then somebody showed up with a bunch of bread, and they shot it, and I'm like, perfect. Universe is magic. Synchronicities. I just talked about law of attraction. Don't be mad at the delivery guy.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks a lot, man.
Have a good one.
You too. Yeah. I imagine some people are curious, so we're just gonna unbox this. Oh my God, that was fast. Are you serious? I thought that was gonna be months. All these tripods. I'm gonna do a video on my camera channel. Subscribe for the best vlogging tripods. And then my cat gets the package. She likes it. Trust me, that's a good game. She likes that game. Should we move on? All right, that was a long detour on that one. I've been doing law of attraction since the beginning. That's why I healed. I wouldn't have even found the diet or cared until I found that. Like, I'm creating this illness and everything. So do it. It's nice, it's fine and dandy to say, oh, just think more positive. It takes time to get rid of your stupid past beliefs. We've all been brainwashed. We've been lied to about everything. So just chip away at your negative ball of bullshit every day with 20 minutes. I spend 10 minutes every day of just thinking of what I'm gratitude for. It's English in some cultures. And you get more of it. It's like, oh, I'm so grateful that my cat's peaceful right now and not meowing and clawing me while I try to meditate. It's fantastic. Wow. Can't believe my dinner's gonna be so delicious. My digestion's so calm. There's no pain. Wow. Thank you so much for that. Teenage girl skin, I have it now. Thank you so much. I've been waiting so long. These cameras, wow. What a gift. Somebody gave me this. Look at that thing. Wow, thank you so much. Just keep being grateful. And you'll be happy. You're in a state of gratitude. Thank you. The universe loves gratitude. I would never imagine giving something to a little kid. Here you go, buddy. He's like, I don't want it. Throws it away. That kid ain't getting anything ever again because he's not grateful for it. But that one kid who's like, oh, thank you so much. This is great. Mom, look at he gave me this. I wasn't trying to lure him into a van, bitch. Don't give gifts to random ass kids on the street. This is bad advice. I see it. You'll get arrested. So it's a strange world we live in right now. Don't follow these rules. So 20 minutes every day, you set a timer and you think positively. You think of the person you want to be and feel it as if you are that already. I'm super confident. I'm happy. I'm generous. I'm the best. You are the best. I believe in you. And then throughout the day, just try to be more positive. Try to get over your bullshit quicker. And forgive. Forgive your past. A lot of people make mistakes in life. You've had people wrong you. You've wronged people. Just forgive them. It was the worst thing ever. My cousin has robbed my house. He stole my identity. I talked to him on the phone one day. I was like, I forgive you for all that shit. I don't care. Whatever. And I felt good about it. I had a dream about him the other week. And it was like a positive dream for the first time. It's like, oh. Usually I'm having dreams where he's stealing my shit and I'm killing him with bats. I overcame it. You gotta forgive. Let go. Who cares? It's Earth. It's flat Earth. Get real. So the mind is everything, and just be careful what you take in. Watching like negative stuff in movies, the news, like don't do it to yourself. We're easily brainwashed. We're easily taken off course. You see the wrong things. Oh yeah, this is terrible. Oh, the world. Oh, what's happening? Shortages. Oh boy, that better not happen. You better have meat in my freezer every week. Don't be doing no food shortages here. I ain't building my own farm. Stop it. Just don't watch negative people. Don't hang out with negative people. You might need new friends. You might need to change some shit. So mind is everything. Next to the diet, of course. That's everything. That's the real everything. My next tip, exercise. And you have to be careful in the beginning. As careful as you are adding 2 Q-Link pendants to your cart to make sure the sale of the century is still going. If you're sick, you have something serious. I don't even want to mention illnesses, but just take me as an example. Ulcerative colitis, I'm bleeding internally. You're not building muscle now. You ain't reaching for weights. You have no energy. You have to rest. Just rest for the first 4, maybe 6 years. I didn't do a damn thing. Maybe the odd push-up. I wasn't ready for it. You have to rest and heal. You should be laying in bed. But don't be so inactive that you develop bed sores and your muscles are wasting away. Move the body. But just start slow. Especially if you're really overweight. You just go for walks. In nature, preferably. Not on a busy-ass street breathing in car exhaust. Could get sicker. Go to nature. Breathe in that fresh air. That's one of my tips, but it's combined with the exercise. Breathe in good air. How many runners have you seen running on the main road? Some on the road now, they're afraid of math students. You know, some of you know. So if you have this serious chronic disease, you're not ready for the greatest program ever written, the Monkey Strength program. Don't even go there. Buy it, of course, for later. Especially since it's a 10% off discount if you share it on Facebook. And a 20% for both you and a friend? If you both buy it? How? I don't know how we get away with it, personally. But you save that for later. Don't even think of it. Just walk. And then maybe, I'm not a fan of running either. For the joints, I don't do it ever. I have good cardio. Try doing once you get to the pistol squat, many years to come, your heart's pumping. That's cardio. Every one of these movements is cardio, kind of. Don't quote me on that. So go for long walks in nature, not too long. There is a point where you walk too far, you're exhausting yourself. But just start slow. Just go walk around your neighborhood. It's fun to just go see different houses, go on streets you've never been down. I love doing that. Just go, oh, look at that porch. Look at that garden. That's fantastic. But just know your limits. You can push it too far, even walking. And don't carry too much heavy stuff. Bringing 5 bottles of water with you. Rarely do I even bring water. Don't drink too much water. This is water, by the way, not art like you thought it was. Was it art or just bad? I thought with the blue and the red contrast. I'm a filmmaker. So don't go too hard. Do what's fun. Try to find ping pong. I love playing ping pong with my mom. I wish it wasn't -20. It's kind of hard in that weather. But just find something fun to do that you love. Ski surfing. It's not even a thing. At least, oh God. I'm just going to mention, I kind of combine this with exercise, even though it's not, but I didn't make it a whole category, but breathe deep. You shallow breathing monster. Let's do it right now. I'm a little calmer. I'm a little happier. We breathe too shallow. You need oxygen, not too much. I do believe if you're running a lot, super oxygenating the body, you age faster. Count your breaths. Don't take too much. But breathing deep is so huge. I feel it every time. I'm not breathing deep enough. And then I do it and that's better. My 4th tip, and I'm not joking here. This is one of my tips. It's not just because we're having a 2-for-1 sale that can't even be matched right now. I put this thing on. My life changed. I've been on this diet. I was on the carnivore diet. I was exhausted all the time. I don't know why. I've tried to explain it. I get it wrong. It tunes your aura. If I could see auras, and yours is it's purple, it's doing this. You put this on, it's proven by Scientology. Every time I make a Q-Link video, thankfully, I get reassurance. Just tons of comments. Oh, of course, I bought that, changed my life. I felt it right away. Some people feel it right away, others it takes a couple weeks to kick in, but you will feel it. Increased energy is what I feel. I'm hardly ever tired, ever. It's fantastic. I get the odd day where I'm tired the whole day. Let's be real here. But most days, we're good to go. And when I go out, there's all these wires everywhere. Unless you're grounded, I don't know what makes the bigger difference, grounding or the Q-Link. Do both. You're allowed. So this thing changed my life. I wouldn't promote it. I don't promote hardly anything. What do I promote here? The hair loss shampoo? That thing, I thought I noticed a difference. I don't use it anymore. They changed their formula with the shampoo. I don't really care. It's I have hair now. Thanks. Even though it's doing slopes for ski goers, water skiers, ski surfers, that was it. Having this thing almost makes me think I could be vegan. I've never tried it. I was carnivore, basically the same diet. Without the Q-Link, things weren't perfect. This changed everything. I don't know how. So I kind of want to try vegan starch-based OMAD. With the Q-Link, it might bring me to another level of peace and sovereignty. It's about $100, but it doesn't run out. It's copper, it's like a tensor ring type of thing. You can't measure it. If you put a tensor ring around your plant, it's gonna start growing. What are you gonna measure it with? Just look at the results. Feel the results in your body. It's a one-time purchase. And 2-for-1, are you kidding yourself right now? You and your mom, you and your girlfriend, anybody. Regardless of what you're working on, what diet you're on, how much you're exercising, this thing's just always working. It's always there. You don't have to think about it. It's just one factor in your favor, increasing your health. It's passive. It's like passive income. Things just floating in. Get it? 2-for-1. 2 more tips here. Earthing, some call it grounding. Get your feet on the earth if you can. If it's winter, you get the mats that plug into your grounding outlet. I just made the video on it, so watch that. I'm not gonna go over everything, but you can feel it. You put your feet on the bare earth, the grass. It's like, I feel calmer already, energized somehow. And I've measured it, proven with Scientology. We got the meter. It took the voltage out of my body. I'm on it right now. I got the mat there. So, and I also sleep with it. So if you work at a computer, get the mat for your feet. You have to be barefoot. It has to touch your skin. So don't get one thinking if you wear socks, your house is freezing. Get something else that touches your arm, or it's on like your desk for the wrist. That works. And then get the sleeping one, either a pillow that plugs in, or I got a sheet and I got my girlfriend the pillow. So I'm grounded most of the time. When I'm working at my computer, I'm grounded, so I'm not being affected by all this electronics. I'm around this light right here in my computer. I thought I was safe. I was not. I measured the voltage. It was in there. It was in my body, harming me. And then when I sleep, I'm sleeping grounded, sleeping better, sleeping connected to Mother Earth. I'm having better dreams, more positive ones, not where I'm killing demons and shit. So I'll leave links down below to the mat, maybe a pillow and the sheet. Do that, but also get outside if you can. That would be the ultimate. Just even on cement, it works, barefoot. Just be careful with your steps. There's broken glass everywhere. It slows you down a lot. Are you kidding? Are you grounded? You're not grounded. That's why you're meowing. My last tip, you can overdo this one. I don't hold huge importance, but I'd be lying if I said you wouldn't die without it. Get some sun. Just don't go overboard with a lot of the known fruitarians who are sun worshippers, and they're like, why am I wrinkled and weird? Just there's a limit. Our flat earth sun is a lot closer than you thought. I think I'm gonna make a video. I can prove it. I can prove it. I thought of a way. Fantastic videos coming on flat earth and why it's flat. That thing will burn your ass. It hovers around our dome. You can see the deserts, where it goes. All deserts, because it burns you. You want to be withered and weird? Follow that sun as far as it goes. But we need some. We get vitamins from it, hormones. It's good times. Just don't overdo it. Don't tan, ever. Just get somewhere. Cover your face if you don't want to look like a freak. Have your body look weird, not your face. Don't cover the arms. Oh yeah, I got weird arms, but you can put a shirt on. You can't cover your face unless you're a sheep. I would much rather have a moon tan. Tan by the moon. It's not proven. Not a lot of people do it. I think there's something magic though. Getting out in moonlight. Why wouldn't there be? It's a light. It's its own light. It cools down our flat earth. It cools it. You can measure the shadows is warmer than in the moonlight. It's a light. It's not a bounced off sun thing. It's in our dome of the flat earth. Get some. Look at it. There's obviously so many more tips, but that's a good starting point for anybody. Unless you're vegan, then figure out your own diet thing that you got, but that's just one option. For a lot of people who are into fast food, they don't know what to eat like this, you'll feel so much better, and you're not eating processed food, not sugar. It's a workable solution. If you're already past that level, ready to ascend, then ignore that section. But this is good times. Those are good notes. So, I think we're done. Do you have anything else? There's so many more I could say, like don't release too much, men. Don't do it. Just withhold. I know it's tempting. It'd be fun to do that every day. You can't. So you'll feel the energy increase. We'll make a video one day. So we're done. Thanks for thumbing up the video, of course. You could thumb it down, even though those were 6 or 7 of the greatest tips we've ever known. Thumbs down if your 8th tip is to make sure you pet rats in a sewer for immunity. It's better than getting Bill Gates. You know what I mean? I hear you. I think I had a dream I had a rat. I had a hamster. It was my cat, but turned into a hamster, and then some rat was like killing it and tore its eye out. Maybe my dreams aren't better. They're worse. I'll leave. Thanks for watching and subscribing for more videos. I'll see you in the next.